The weird thing is, why didn't they psychic Gyarados? Gyarados has lower special defense. Yeah, the goal was, if they I need them to take out Talonflame. What the? That was a one-turn. That wasn't even a one-turn ice block. But today I decided to play Pokémon Champions. I know it came out a week, almost 2 weeks ago, but there was a lot of things on my mind that, well, I mean, there's a lot of things that I had to take care of that I wanted to, you know, put this game on the side. But I knew that I was going to come around to it, right? Because it's all straight up battling, right? Instead of playing the regular Pokemon games itself. Alright, but, yep, today we're playing Pokemon Champions. I haven't started yet, so I just downloaded the game, got it updated and ready, and I just, yeah, let the screen play on, right? So we're going to be going through the tutorials and all that stuff, trying to get into it. If I'm correct, at least from what I've heard, all battles are live battles, if I recall. At least, like, your opponents are, like, real opponents. I haven't really heard about you play against, like, computers. Maybe, but I don't know, right? That's only what I've heard so far. Alright. That's good enough. Yes. Alright, here we go. Let's experience our Pokemon Champions journey. Oh my gosh. Where's this? Oh, I thought this was going to be narration. The mysterious creatures known as Pokemon live in all sorts of places. Both out in the nature here in our cities, Pokemon truly are everywhere. Pokemon love to compete with each other and battle alongside people. Nice, that's me. I'm gonna be balanced. And this is where the best come to battle. The arena in the city of... Within this arena, Pokemon trainers face each other with fierce competition. Caraway, owner of the battle arena. What's this? Hajima, Mayors of Frontier. Trainers who battle their way to the top in the battle arena are known as Pokémon Champions. Oh, okay. The title is revered throughout Frontier, and indeed throughout the entire world. Who will be the next to claim the title and be crowned alongside it? Meet your destiny at the battle arena. Become the strongest trainer of them all. Tyranitar... I mean, I could pick him, but... It feels like it hurts me more when he gets knocked out. Alright, I'm gonna pick Lucario. Yeah! We got Lucario! Let's go! Okay. Oh, this is gonna be our second battle. And I will not be surprised if we're gonna get whooped. Right. Alright. But just believe in your team. Believe in your team. Oh, they're gonna make it evolve right away. Oh, this is pretty bad. Ooh, okay. I have Sylveon. Let's double check. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's bounce! There you go, Talonflame! Come out, Sylveon! Yeah, they didn't make it evolve. Because if they did, it would have went ahead of my U-turn. And the reason why I did that is so I can yawn. Sylveon got burned? What? Switching now isn't that good of an idea, because the car's gonna get hit with a fire move. No, but it's gonna force them to switch. Right, so I'm banking them to switch. No, if they don't switch, it is what it is, right? But we'll see, because Yawn is pretty scary. Okay, I guess they didn't switch. Alright, I guess they chose Charizard to go to sleep. Got it. Now we're gonna Mega Evolve. And then we're gonna Nasty Plot. Truth is, we don't have any moves against Charizard. But I want to Mega Evolve to try to scare them to switch. Okay, I guess they chose not to switch. We have 2 turns of sleep. Or technically 1 turn of sleep. Ooh, which one hits harder? Battle info? That's not what I want. Is it Y? Yeah, it's Y. Ooh, Flash Cannon. We'll go Flash Cannon, because it has a chance to lower Charizard's special defense. Alright, and then now we just go Vacuum. Vacuum should take it out. Yeah, Vacuum should take it out, because we Nasty Plot. Yes! Charizard went down! Now they gotta deal with a Mega Nasty Plot Lucario. Ain't I faster? Yeah, I was like, ain't I faster? So, goodbye, Fairy Azumarill. Yeah, we sweeping! We sweeping this, baby! Yep. You know it! Aura Sphere! Lucario's signature move! Yay! We won! We won! Just like that! Our second victory of the day! One step closer to becoming champion tier. Yeah, let's go this. Yeah, it is double battle. For some reason, I was still thinking about single. I'm like, why isn't the ready button up? Okay, yeah, so I was right. Bringing Talonflame in the beginning is really useful. And they're both physical, so... Okay. Dragon Dance. I'm not scared. Who needs to be scared? Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna go with Dual Beast. Who's weak? Of course, it's you. Yeah. We're gonna go Abomasnow. Crit! 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 Oh no! That's not good. Wait. But that doesn't make sense. Oh wait, hold on. Scary Face on Talonflame? Okay, I mean, I guess. Oh, Dragon Dance again! And then now we're gonna U-turn, right? Yeah, we're gonna U-turn Abomasnow. Now the interesting thing is, Abomasnow doesn't set up the snow. So that's quite odd. One down. Alright, we have the advantage. 4 against 3. But I kind of want to scare out their Shogun Pokemon, which I forgot the name. Oh yeah, King Gambit. Lucha. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, so I mean, it's pretty obvious. Yeah, I want to take out Halucha. Halucha's the more scary one. Halucha's gonna go for Lucario. So this is actually a good switch-in for Dragonite, right? Yeah, this is a good switch-in for Dragonite. Because I still want to keep Talonflame for Stash. Let's go, big boy! Just in case Halucha lives, right? That's why I didn't want to risk anything. Because Ice Fang is a 95% accuracy. The 5% is still crazy. I'm still wondering why they chose King Gambit. Yeah, now this is a good time for Earthquake. Yeah. And then obviously we're gonna do Fire Blast on the B. Yeah, Dragonite's flying, so that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh my gosh, he's a thick boy. The Shogun is a big boy. Big, thick. There we go. It still worked out there. Wow, our first double battle. We won. But we'll just pick Dragonflame. Or Talonflame. We ran out of time anyway. Because it was either Talonflame or Dragonite, but I'm like, it's too risky. I'll just go Talonflame. Alright, here we go. That's our song that we paid for. Of course. This is a scary setup. Yeah, that's what you get. Mirror armor. Right back at you. Set up. Oh, right away. It's set up. There's nothing to be scared of. We set up Tailwind here. Yeah, because they're going to set up Tailwind regardless. And we already have the... That's fine. We already have the... Intimidate advantage, I guess. Yeah, so pretty much Gyarados is behind by 1 turn. Because of Fake Out. That's fine with me! Okay, Dragonite. They're gonna swap out, aren't they? It's not like it matters. Right now... Well, right now, we should swap out. I lied. Where we're fighting. Raper? No, we can... No, ah, dang it. We don't have Gale Wind. I mean, a Dual Beat. We're just Iron Head for now. Quick Claw, baby! 20% chance of working. Even though Prankster... Whimsicott. Yeah, Focus Sash. Yeah, this is why I wanted Dual Beat, but, you know, I'm on the wrong Pokemon. Oh, that's fine. So Whimsicott is useless now, or at least that's what I'm gonna be saying. So no, we're just gonna set up again. Like, I still don't understand why would we not. And right now we're just Aero Ace Whimsicott just to play it safe. That's okay, that's fine. Yeah, because right now, the first 2 are just setups, and they're not doing anything. So, yeah, I would even say the Protector Whimsicott is not good, right? Yeah. Protector Whimsicott's not good. Let me go Talonflame here. Yeah, we don't have any strength to swap into Lucario. because Incineroar. Yeah, that's bad. They should have checked the turn counter for Tailwind. Nope, that's fine. And, like, leaving Incineroar up is the best we want. They need Incineroar to be out of there. Alright, now the question is, who is their damaging Pokemon? Wait. Parting shot? I only saw special attack down. I didn't see physical attack. I mean, no, they're gonna bring him back, aren't they? That's fine. That's fine. Okay. We just go the obvious, right? We have a car. No, actually, ooh, this is actually pretty tough. Let us think about this. No, we need a stab move. Let's kill Gardevoir. No, let's kill Dragonite. Let's kill Dragonite. Yeah, because we have Steel. I'm thinking of Feint. Yeah, let's Feint Dragonite, just in case he protects. I mean, chances is pretty low, but let's try it. So we got Intimidate twice, but we Dragon Dance twice, so it should be back to neutral. 2 damage. No ice. Okay, I was gonna say no ice, no frozen solid. Yeah, so that's how Mega Dragonite looks like. Yeah, it's over. And then we're just gonna Dragon Dance here. No worries. And then we're just going to Great Bird. Yeah, so now killing Gardevoir is the goal. The weird thing is, why didn't they Psychic Gyarados? Gyarados has lower special defense. Yeah, the goal is, if they I need them to take out Talonflame. What the? That was a one-turn. That wasn't even a one-turn ice block. What? That wasn't even a one-turn ice block. That's fake. Yeah. That's Pokemon for you. That's Pokemon for you. Yeah. That should have been an easy victory there. Okay, so the goal was to have it one-turn ice block. And then we would take out Gardevoir, and then that should have been it. But I guess not. I guess not. Dragonite might be faster. Is that possible though? Dragonite being faster? Because I don't think Vacuum Wave is gonna take out Dragonite. We're gonna have to risk it. Yeah, because the thing is, I needed Gardevoir to go down, so then Lucario can... Oh, shoot. I didn't Mega Evolve. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's over. But, yeah, that sucks. That sucks. That, the ice block didn't go as how I wanted. No, if I would have knocked out Dragonite, it wouldn't have mattered, because Lucario Not the Lucario. Incineroar is just gonna fake out. Alright, let's just do it anyway. Yeah. Cause I mean, this is how Pokemon battling goes, right? Sometimes you get the lucky. You get the lucky freeze, and then sometimes they get the lucky unfreeze, right? Alright, I'm just going for the knockout count. Go. Yeah, Psychic should be super effective. Yeah, I didn't have any room. I didn't have any room to go for Gardevoir. Dang, that sucks. That's fine though. It's I would say it was like a 50-50, right? The moment Dragonite got frozen solid was supposed to be like my win, right? But the Dragonite didn't even get frozen solid for winter. Yeah. Triple Mimikyu? Is that possible? No, I thought of it. Maybe I should have brought Dragonite. Let me think. Is it bad to set up? We'll just knock out Peekaboo at the moment. Mimikyu. And then this one we're just gonna bulldoze, right? No. Yeah, we're gonna bulldoze. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Because we're going for Mimikyu regardless. Who's faster? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So the Gyarados can do the one shot. Wait. What happened to Iron Head? You're supposed to use Iron Head! Me, I'm a Dumbo. I totally forgot. I don't know why I went to Waterfall. Probably because I thought that. No, this is fine. This is still fine. I don't see too much issues with it. No, they're gonna probably swap. I just Willow? Hold on. Why don't I just go Waterfall on you and then I just Willow? Peekaboo. Yeah, I mean, unless they swap to, like, Incineroar or something. Yeah, but the Eruption is what that Pokemon likes to do. But then... Oh yeah, go ahead and Intimidate. For some reason I thought I had Flash Fire. Makes sense. Gyarados should be... Wait, what? Wait, what? Brooklyn is up. Gyarados should have been first. That's fine. What? Yeah, we're gonna deal with that. Huh, that's interesting. So this would mean... Sure. This would mean... the Arcanine should go first then. After Torkoal. Because of the... yeah. Paralysis. Yes. The paralysis. So the Mimikyu... and Lumberry. Okay, this is fine now. Yeah, now I can switch. Lucario? Let me think. Mimikyu's play route. Oh, wait. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with Dragonite. And then we're gonna bulldoze. Wait, what's the trick room? 2 turns. Dang it. We're gonna protect. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Incineroar are usually in the team, so I knew they're gonna have it in the bag. Oh man, that's fine. At least I didn't take out Arcanine. But now that I know, I can safely switch into Lucario. And Dragonite can kind of go. Wait, Dragonite's first. I was like, Extreme Speed has, yeah. And then I switch to Lucario. Yep, that's fine. Though that hits pretty big. Yeah, because it's multi-skill with that fake out is crazy. Not only that too, Extreme Speed was slower than fake out. I swear I thought it was the opposite. Draco Meteor. Lucario should be faster. Mimikyu is gonna try to use Trick Room again. Yeah, so we gotta kill Mimikyu. Yep. Now let's see how much Draco Meteor does to our cat boy here. Okay, that's good damage. No, that's not good damage. Citrus. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, as long as we took out one of their Pokemon. Yeah, we're gonna go with you. So whoever they send out should also get hit with Intimidate. Oracle? Gengar. Okay. Gengar is really fast. We need to double on Gengar. That makes the most sense. Bulldoze makes the most sense. Yeah, we can't do anything. The paralysis on Arcanine hurts. I wasn't expecting many. Nice move. Yeah, it's over. Even if Arcanine goes through, it should still be over. $1 HP! 1 HP. Now maybe regretting Jolly Gyarados is bad. I mean, it's still Jolly Gyarados, but imagine if I didn't switch. Let's see if Bottles really helped. And then we just protect here. Hoping that it goes through. Yeah, hoping that Earthquake goes through. Yeah, so it should be over. Yeah, it was a really close call. I think this was the toughest battle. It could have been anyone's, yeah, it could have went either way. Yeah, Mimikyu was annoying. The Torkoal was annoying. But I saw the strategy coming from all the way. The moment they brought them up. Nah, I mean, I could still lose. Not saying I could win. You know what? Let's just play it safe. Let's Earthquake it. Hold on. Let's be serious here. Yeah, we have to. Right, because Waterfalls, the sun is annoying. Just protect again! Protect again! Interesting. Alright, that's why I knew that Waterfall was not the right call. Here we go. All or nothing. Paralysis, Arcanine versus Torkoal. Here we go. No, that's the right call. I mean, I would have done the same too. But they're banking on paralysis, so I get that too. But what? Bulldoze is 100% accuracy. Am I wrong? What happened? I'm not mad that I lost. Or anything like that. I swear, there is no way it would miss. So, let's talk about Pokemon Champions. I have my first take on it, first impression on it. It's actually a lot better than I expected. It's like you don't have to set up the EVs, IVs. I think they took out the EVs, right? Or is it the IVs? One of those two. I forgot which one. But pretty much now you can just put in the points where you want it. You can set the nature, whatever you want, and you can set whatever moves they can have, right? At least that's available for them, with the cost of VP or some special tickets for the cost. Now that's a very positive thing, and you can rent Pokemon, and you can permanently buy Pokemon, right? And return Pokemon, which I don't know why would you want to return to some extent. But oh yeah, like there's still more, probably more I can discover in the game if I keep like exploring. But for now, we did plenty of battles today, both single and double. We saw some highs and lows with crazy misses and crazy really questionable misses. So yeah, overall, like not bad. We ended up with what? Pokeball tier 2, and yeah, for both single and double, which is really great. Granted, I would say the highest Pokeball tier I've ever gotten in the ranking system is Great Ball, Great Ball 1? I think? Yeah, Great Ball 1. But then like, it's not like I went hardcore or whatever, but I just played with whatever team that I thought it was good, right? But yeah, so far we'll see. We'll see if I can kind of climb up the ranks to get past Great Ball. Yeah, but besides that, I would say, yeah, this game, it's pretty straightforward. It pretty much makes you jump straight to battling like right away. Now, granted, in the beginning, maybe it might take five minutes to kind of set everything up, right? Because there's a lot of talking. Granted, if this wasn't a stream, I would just like tap all those dialogues just to get into the battle, right? Yeah, so yeah, right off the bat, I'll say I like it. Straight to the point. Now, the change that what I recalled, what was the change that they said about this? I mean, obviously they took out, I think, the EVs or the IV. You know what? We'll just make it more simpler. Yeah, I think they took out the IVs. Whatever. Yeah, so they didn't make it more simpler. So then, yeah, people don't need to think too much. Yeah, it make every Pokemon more like competitive, however they want it. Yeah, like that. So you don't have to buy a Pokemon game just to play competitive Pokemon, or just play online versus other people. Yeah, I don't really have much else to kind of say. Granted, the goal isn't to collect them all, right? The goal is just to pick the ones you want and use them in battle, or find some fun strategies, or mess around, or do whatever, right? So far, like I said, there were victories where people just forfeit like right away, and there are victories where people forfeit like without losing their last Pokemon. Right? Like that's how Pokemon battle is. So, all right, said. Let's just cut to the chase. I would give this, I guess, 8 out of 10. I mean, my only gripe or issue with the game so far is you still gotta go to some like menu screen, right? So for example, let's go back to main menu, right? So they're like, oh, like the sub menu, and then we go to achievements, and then we gotta collect like the rewards or whatever, and then we gotta go back. Yeah, so it takes a little while. Granted, it's not that long, but at the same time, I feel like too many menus can kind of throw you off. Yeah, and actually, I don't know much reasons for people to spend money on this game. Because if I recall, I'm pretty sure this game is free, isn't it? Let me do a quick Google search. Champions. Free? I'm pretty sure it's free. Yeah, it's allows free to play users. Yeah, it's free to start. Competitive battle. Yeah, on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, it's a free to play game. Yeah, so I'm just curious how are they gonna make the money? They're gonna make people spend money? That's the thing. Now, granted, it's like, oh, you spend money for clothes. It's like, yeah, but the clothes doesn't really matter. It's the battling. So unless they start making things a little more, I guess, interesting to spend money, then I guess. But for now, I'm like, they're probably just like testing the waters. See, like, get the customers first or the players first, and then see where they go from there. Besides that, I think that's it. I don't really have much else to say. Yeah, items don't really matter. Training is straight up just simple. They give you pretty much everything you need to learn. You need to kind of do. You gotta set up a team or use a Pokemon Mega Evolve. Now, it is kind of curious. Would they introduce Dynamaxing or Z moves or like all the other features, right? Crystallization, or I think that's what it's called. I forgot what it's called in Scarlet and Violet. But yeah, like, we'll see. I mean, so far I've only seen Mega Evolutions, but not all Pokemon can Mega Evolve. Okay. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Rated, what did I say it was? 8 out of 10? Yeah, 8 out of 10. I like it a lot. For sure I'll play it like here and there, right? Yeah. Alright, besides that, that's it, guys. This is the end of the stream. Hope you guys had fun watching me pummel my opponents, and my opponents pummel me back. Right? Especially those awesome misses that happened, right? Alright guys, see you guys next time.